What's up, Nerdverse? Welcome to Arkham Comix presents Aaron Reviews Comics. Today, before we get started, I get to do a giveaway. So let me tell you how you can win a set of tickets to North Carolina Comic Con, Oak City, from March 17th and 18th. The way to do that is watch this entire video, and at some point, there will quickly flash a password with a hashtag in front of it on the bottom of the screen. Take that password tomorrow. The first people to either Arkham Comix Wilson or Arkham Comix Rocky Mount win a set of tickets for North Carolina Comic Con, Oak City. Without further ado, we're going to be talking about Teether number 1, Damage number 1, and Dark Days, The Forge and the Casting Director's Cut. Let's get into it. In Teether number 1, a group of kids lost in the woods hunting demons. A story you think you've heard before, right? Well, imagine that the demon was real and actually got to do his demony works. Imagine seeing one of your friends brutally killed and then having to go to school the next day. The children struggle with a variety of emotions, but resolve it in themselves that this is their responsibility to get out there and hunt this demon down. A noble cause, assuredly, until they discover that the demon is already in the school, and with a familiar face. There seems to be a very subtle twist at the end of this story as well. So here are my thoughts. In my mind, this book hit me like a Stranger Things / It kind of a story, if everything went horribly wrong for the cast. The storyline is very well thought out, and following the story of these kids is an interesting, and it's a very increasingly popular way to tell the story. Now, the art is pretty good too, a mixture of styles really. I especially like the demon's mannerisms and the design of it as well. So if you want something dark and edgy, but fun as well, then this is your book. Damage number 1. Damage is one of the new books classified in DC's The New Age of Heroes. The story centers around Ethan Avery as he escapes from his military overlords. Okay, that might not be the right term to use here, but you can see where I'm going with this. See, Ethan wants to save his country, but instead he is turned into a hulking monster who seems to have uncontrollable anger. 1 hour at a time, the monster comes out swinging, fighting against enemies and causing destruction wherever he goes. Ethan struggles to control the beast to maintain some sense of humanity while he isn't in control. In the end, word gets out, and only one squad is sent in to stop him. Damage reminded me of a blend of Hulk and Venom, the psychological struggle of controlling your inner rage with the ability to become a destructive monster is nearly always fun to read. I have to call out the art in this book as the real winner. Some of the panels and colors were really just leaping off the page at you. This is a cool character construct that I think avid DC readers would enjoy to read. Dark Days, The Forge and the Casting Director's Cut. If you haven't already, it's time for you to experience the prelude to DC's Metal event. Now you have the opportunity to pick up the director's cut of this 2-in-1 book and experience the power team of Snyder and Lee teaming up together again. The Forge is the story of some of Justice League's elite suspecting Batman of hiding something powerful enough to affect the entire multiverse. Carter Hall is having visions of a dark future that threatens all of existence, and Hal Jordan is sent to investigate the strange rumblings that keep occurring. In the casting, Joker has infiltrated the Batcave in an attempt to foil Batman's plans. However, this is not what it seems. As the story unfolds, we discover that the Joker is serving a bigger purpose here. Batman tries to regain the trust of Green Lantern and Duke in an attempt to stop the darkness from infiltrating the multiverse. Each of these comics, as well as the rest of this week's new releases, are available at your number 1 comic and toy shop, Arkham Comix in Wilson and Rocky Mount. Panda release signing is this Saturday from 12 to 4 at the Wilson store, where you can meet the creators and have your book signed as well. I'll be out there along with the creators of the book and Louis Small Jr. as well, who all had something to do with Giant Star's brother Panda. The 2-year anniversary of Arkham Comix Rocky Mount is coming up on February 12th at the Rocky Mount store from 12 to 5. We'll give more information as these episodes progress, but we want to see you out there. Come hang out with us. Lastly, if you like this content, please like and subscribe below. Heck, give it a share on Facebook. You know, friends don't let friends share alone. That's it for this week's edition of Arkham Presents Aaron Reviews Comics. So until next time, let's get reading.